Exactly 1 week ago today, I had been wrongly accused in an unjustifiable manner. I have been going through a civil law case and lawsuits with family that has involved a lot of my in-laws and family and stepkids. But unfortunately, and just an unfortunate events, due to unfortunate events, I had someone just come in, interrupt, and barge in and do their own laws besides and away from the family civil law civil system. And there should never ever be any reason to, or any time for the laws to get involved with something civil in a civil matter. And in this way it happened. In this moment it had occurred. It had happened again. It was a Sunday evening as I was making my way around my house and my property, and it was something within an estate that has not been anybody's yet. But at this moment, a supervisor of the law, somebody on a higher power, made it his choice and made it his point to go ahead and interfere because of personal liberal matters. Because of personal liberal matters, that unjustifiably accused me, and again that this is me having become a victim at this point because of a property that I had only known to live in, love, and be taken care of, and that was ruthlessly taken away from me. Right, my rights had been taken away from me, and my peace, as well as my child's peace. And my child had became fallen victim too as well, with this reckless decision making of this supervisor, boss of the laws. And this will be handed over to an affairs and a complaint, somebody in higher power, and I will see to it that I'll have justice be made for me and my family and my daughter. It was not right. They meddled in personal business, and I believe it was something that was an isolated incident, that they know who the people that they were helping, that they were working for, they knew who they were. And also too, they had been carelessly, recklessly stalking and looking at my page, which all that is illegal. It is illegal. There's so many things right now happening that have a lot of criminals, ruthless people. And again, this was me being unjustly accused. Excuse me. And in the matter and the fashion and the form and the way it became, it was clear to me that I was a victim in this. And and again, I had seen my child, she had become a victim to this person's ruthless, reckless decision making and rash decision making, all because of an incident that he had got to know me personally. And again, it had nothing to do with anybody else, but only because I had something going in the family lawsuits, in a civil case, civil matter. So they had brought something up in the past that no longer had anything to do with any court, any criminal, any eviction, nothing more. But again, he made it the point that he'll seek me out, and just to get rid of me. He did not see or mention anything of my evidence that I had brought. He did not mention other than that, other than he did say that he has nothing to do with the court. He didn't want to see anything, and since it was the weekend, he cannot call anybody. So he made it the point that he will get me arrested and keep me in jail. So he had already had a mind set beforehand that not because I was a criminal, but because he wanted to see me go away because of personal matters and personal detail. This person has known family, and